What is going on, y'all? I am back here at Perfect Shine Auto Salon. I got a lot of stuff that I've been doing to this truck today. As you guys can see, I am in the garage. We're fixing some stuff up. But there is one thing that I wanted to film for you guys. It's quick, easy, $60 mod. Something that you guys can do easily at home. Just takes a couple things that I had to order on Amazon and stop by your local O'Reilly's or auto parts store and grab a couple things, and I'll show you guys what those are now. All right, so what we're doing today is a quick little mod. Got these OPT7 running board LED strips. These are pretty cool because you can hook up your turn signals to them. You can hook up, like, you know, if you want them to just stay red or stay orange or whatever. When you have your running lights on or your parking lights on, headlights on, whatever, you could do that. But I'm using them for the one function that they have, so that way when the door opens, my lights will turn white. So kind of using them as, you know, some extra lighting. I thought it'd be cool. Figured might as well do it. Super inexpensive. They were like 40 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link down below for those. And then I got these limit switches. The reason why I went with these limit switches is because they are adjustable. You know, you can adjust them however way you need them, so that way you can mount them any way you want them, and they're fully waterproof. So they're gonna be sitting underneath the truck, probably attached to the running boards mounts, the running board mounts. And I don't want them, you know, any corrosion or rusting or anything like that. I don't have to worry about that because they're fully waterproof. These are super inexpensive, like $12 on Amazon. I'll link those as well. Now, you don't have to roll with something like this, but I'm gonna be doing a lot more lights and stuff on my truck. I'm gonna be putting on some additional reverse lights, things like that. Some extra lighting that I could have, you know, that I can turn on with a switch from the cab whenever I wanted. Wait a minute, this is not what I ordered. That's funny that that picture's on there. This is the part number. I got it from O'Reilly's, but in the picture and actually what is in the box is this guy here. And the reason why I went with this is so that way I didn't have to, I didn't want to have to wiretap my factory harness. So I got this guy so that way it gives me, you know, it makes it fully removable. I can bring this truck back to stock just by removing this and then removing any of the accessories that I put on it. So there you have it. Let's get to it. This is some of the stuff that you're going to need if you want to do it the way that I did it. Just some heat shrink, some automotive wiring. I got 16 gauge, seems to work. You just remember, with your wiring, you want to go bigger, never smaller than what comes with whatever you're extending the wire on. And then I got some butt connectors and zip ties, of course. And then obviously some 3M automotive adhesive tape. Basically what you see me doing here is cutting the power wire, or the wire that activates the white lights on the light strip. And what that will allow me to do is connect it to the limit switch, and then I can connect the wire that I bought to run to the back of the tailgate to the other end of the limit switch. And what I'm doing right now is disconnecting the power wire or the white light wire, because I forgot to run it through the top of the limit switch, or the casing for the limit switch, so that way it can be completely sealed and waterproof. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I tighten it back up and get it put back on there. All right, what you see me doing now is cutting the ground wire that I bought. One of that is going to be connected to the wiring harness. The other one I'm going to run down to the back of the tailgate. I'm also adding heat shrink to the yellow and the red wire. I don't need those. That's your turn signal and running lights. Keep in mind, this is all new to me. I'm winging it. So if you see me jacking something up, cut me some slack. All right. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding some electrical tape to those two wires. Don't need them. I want to keep them out the way and keep them dry if I can. And now I'm adding a butt connector, so that way I can go ahead and connect the wire that I bought. And then I'm going to run to the back of the truck to the ground wire on the wiring harness. Yep, you guessed it. I'm back at it again with the heat shrink. Now, that might be a little bit of overkill, or I don't even know if I need it, but I didn't know, and I didn't really care to look it up. I just said, screw it, I'll add some, and it's not going to hurt it, so I did. And then you're going to see me go over it again with some more electrical tape. So, it might be a crappy job in some eyes, but it works for me. Okay, so I'm only putting this part in the video because some people might not know how to access their wiring harness for their trailer lights. So this is back underneath the back of the truck. You just push those two clips in and push out, and then you should be able to access the wiring harness. That way it makes it a little bit easier to work on. That's if you bought the extra harness that I purchased, so that way I don't have to wire tap into my factory harness at all. Okay, this is back underneath the truck. What I'm doing now is twisting together the two ground wires and the two power wires from the left and right running board lights, and then I'm adding butt connectors onto them, so that way I can tie those into the Nylite 2-pin waterproof wire connectors that I bought, so that way I don't have to cut anything. If I ever wanted to remove them, I can just unclip it. All right, so this is the other side of the Nylite wire connector. I am adding the connectors for the T-tappers or wire taps, so that way I can connect them to the wiring harness that I bought. All right, so finished product, got everything zip tied nice and tidy. Can't see anything down there at all. And that is where everything is located at, right there. So you guys just saw me hook this up right here, positive, negative, into some wire taps. This isn't my original harness. My original harness is right here, tucked away. I just bought this. I showed you guys where I bought that yesterday. Hooked it up, wire tapped into this guy, so that way when I hook up my reverse lights as well, that are gonna be hanging right here to the right of this guy, I can do everything through here. So I think we should be all good. Let's test it out. Let's see here. Here we go. Got light. Let's see if it turns off. Solid, solid, solid. Truck is dirty, so dirty. And we got light. Shut the door there. And the light turns off. Flawless. All right, there you have it. got that switch there. Right there. Let's see. Sorry for shaking the camera. So if any of you guys are like me and didn't know how a limit switch works, the position, that silver thing right there with the wheel on it connected to the blue piece, that switch disconnects the power and adds power based on the position that it's in. Right now it's in the position that cuts the power, and when the running board's open, it switches to a position that allows power. If you need more details on that, just look up how a limit switch works on YouTube.